On that morning of February 9th, Crystal Jones woke up feeling under the weather. Something wasn't right. She had planned a visit to the doctor later that afternoon, scheduling an appointment for 2:30 p.m. to get checked out. Tony, her husband, left for work at around 8 a.m. as he did most days, though he was running a little late on this morning. And Crystal, she settled into her routine. She brewed her morning coffee, she took a bath, styled her hair, and applied her makeup. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary, but as the afternoon wore on, something strange began to happen. According to Tony, he tried calling and texting Crystal, but he received no response. He tried again, no answer. He said that he was growing more concerned. So he reached out to Crystal's doctor, wondering if perhaps she was still tied up at her appointment. But when he called, he received shocking news. Crystal hadn't even shown up for her 2:30 p.m. visit. With his connections at the West Carroll Parish Sheriff's Office, where he used to work, Tony asked for a welfare check on Crystal. Deputy Chuck Harris responded to the call, arriving at the house to find Crystal's vehicle still parked in the driveway. He knocked at the door, no answer. But the door was unlocked, an unsettling sign that something wasn't right. Tony gave him permission to enter the home to check on Crystal. What he would find inside at around 4:40 p.m. would be a horrifying discovery. In the bedroom, Crystal was found dead from a gunshot wound to the head. Crime scene photos revealed that Crystal was found with a pillow over her face and a bullet hole through the pillow. She was still holding the gun, a 9mm Ruger pistol, in her perfectly manicured hand, all but one finger with a nail broken off. Initially, investigators couldn't find the shell casing, and the bedroom Crystal was found in was most definitely not treated like a potential crime scene. There were less than 40 photos taken of the scene that day, and shockingly, the family dog, Rocket, was seen on the bed right beside Crystal's body. There was no attempt to preserve evidence, to canvass the neighborhood about what they may have heard or seen that day. No interviews of neighbors who might have information that could paint a clearer picture of what had happened. Crystal's husband, Tony Joe Jones, was interviewed by the West Carroll Parish Sheriff's Department, the department who was charged with the investigation. And in my opinion, this seems like a conflict of interest because Tony used to work there.
It took them 7 minutes to interview him. And in that 7-minute interview, they mentioned that it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound.